EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. He's got his guys in midseason form already, an impressive 3-0 start to the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of NC State.
And talk about someone who has absolutely lived up to his scouting report, because when we evaluated him coming out of school, everyone salivated over his big arm. He absolutely has a cannon. And this coaching staff, they're not going to be afraid, even in his rookie year, to let him air it out downfield and find out what he absolutely can do.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 9 carries, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
2nd and 6. Man open, that's Jamal Chase complete. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
Come on. 19, Charger, 19.
Back to throw. Childers. And this one's incomplete. The Bengals at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Now 2nd and 3. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We look at this Browns defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
He'll try to pick it up himself. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. This 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
16-yard line.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Aubrey good with a PAT. These two teams all tied after one. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. As they've got it as we resume action. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Here's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Third down, here's Brown. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
On the ready.
First down, Cincinnati.
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Let's go now.
Now it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Freeman. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Right back to Brown. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. An inside give, Brown. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front and they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. This pass complete to Higgins.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now it's Jackson. He will find his man Chase complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott
Our look
Hansen.
around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Dolphins wideout. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Dolphins are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the New York Jets. And here it's Josh Allen surveying and finding Khalil Shakir. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. This one all tied, 10-10 at halftime. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's the elusive Jalen Hurts. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Eagles lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Fisher. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Judkins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Judkins not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back Yard line. Demetrius Knight. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. And his kick here is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Childers. Throw left side complete to Chase. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line. They go right back to the ground here in Brown to about the 26 here.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
This is Brown going up the middle. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. McPherson on for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Fisher. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
A CD, I know it's... It's his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
To throw is Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll give this out the middle to Brown. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Here we go, start.
On the ground, it's Taj Brooks. And the Bengals are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Ready? Look at 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Trap 60, trap 60.
Play action. Now Jackson. And it's caught. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Freeman. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
13. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now the Browns down by 11, 2:22 on the clock. Deuces wild. And the 2-minute warning, that's going to be their only chance to stop the clock, so they'll need to move quickly here on first down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come back and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time,
the Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Fisher. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
60 by 6.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Get it.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns 16-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my, you know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he will have the Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And, boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time. Got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now the attention, it turns to the Browns. Trailing in this one now. A little over 40 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down.
And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And he'll spike it with exactly 30 seconds now left on the clock. Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fisher. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Operating from the gun. Fisher. He'll try to do this himself. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Cincinnati, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head back home next week.
One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hanson. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We start in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the Bengals quarterback. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. The Bengals are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the New York Jets. And here it's Josh Allen surveying and finding Khalil Shakir. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. The Bills find a way. They win it by a point. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Puka Nacua. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Rams get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down, as they get the victory at home. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from EA Sports.